Good morning, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 32, using the Sefer HaChinuch. A mitzvah day keeps your soul on its way. And this mitzvah is also found in the second book, Exodus, Parshas Yisro, in the book of Shmos. And we'd like to dedicate today's mitzvah for the merit of Akiva Yisro ben Leah Batya. He's an ideal soldier. He should be safe and healthy and successful. And folks, we really need your prayers. We all need to pray together. We need to learn Torah together. In the merit of our soldiers, we lost 13 today, last I saw. We don't lose any soldiers. Bruchta and Emes. We want our soldiers to be successful and happy and healthy and come back to their families and quickly eradicate all the evil in this world. So let's go. The prohibition to perform melacha on the Shabbos, which is a type of work, as we'll see. 6 days you shall work and perform all your melacha, work. But the seventh day is Shabbos to Hashem, your God. You should not perform any melacha. You, your son, your daughter, your slave, your maidservant, your animal, and your convert within your gates. For in 6 days Hashem created the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and he rested on the seventh day. Therefore Hashem blessed the Shabbos day and sanctified it. Although the term melacha is often translated as labor, it actually refers here to a specific group of activities. These are listed in the box on the following page. The Chinuch does not dwell on the definition of melacha, and again, the Chinuch is the author. Rather, he focuses on the scope of the passage, which sets forth the prohibition not only in regard to each individual, but also in regard to one's children, slaves, and maidservants and livestock. We are commanded not to perform any melacha on the Shabbos. That is, we are not to perform such activities ourselves, and are not to let our children, our Canaanite slaves, they had slaves back in those days, or maidservants, or animals perform it. As it is stated in Exodus, you shall not perform any melacha. You, your son, your daughter, your slave, your maidservant, your animal, etc. Although the preceding verse combines the prohibition against personally performing melacha with the prohibition against allowing the members of one's household to perform melacha, the Chinuch explains that there are distinctions between the penalties for violating these prohibitions. It's going to be a lot more strict if the person himself violates it versus having their animal, slave, etc. The term melacha is often translated as work or labor, but in the context of the Shabbos, it has a more precise meaning. It refers to 39 specific categories of activity enumerated below. The verse prohibiting the performance of melacha in Exodus does not specify which activities are considered melacha. However, the prohibition against performing melacha on the Shabbos is juxtaposed with the commandment to build the Mishkan, the tabernacle. The sages thus derived that any activity that was necessary for construction of the tabernacle is considered melacha and is prohibited on the Shabbos. Each of these activities performed in the construction of the Mishkan is actually a prototype of prohibited melacha. As such, it is classified as an av melacha, literally the father of melacha. Any activity that is similar to an av melacha is classified as a tolda, literally an offspring, and is likewise prohibited on a biblical level. The titles Av, Melacha, and Tolda are used to identify the categories, but in terms of the prohibition, there is no practical difference between them. Both are equally prohibited and carry the same punishment. Okay, we will continue tomorrow with this mitzvah. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah 36-100 the gold. And I know we took a break a little bit for the mitzvah. Apologize. When we first started, we said how we might not do it every day, but we'll try to get back on there. So thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.